Is this thing on? Welcome to the channel, welcome to the channel, welcome to the stream. Once again, live on Twitch. It's Saturday night. Welcome to the channel, welcome to the channel, welcome to the stream. Once again, you're tuned in to another episode of Bose 831 Gaming live on Twitch, and you're tuned in to another episode of Bose 831 Gaming's Twitch live stream series where we're playing Farming Simulator 22 Premium Edition, and we're playing on the Xbox Series X. Welcome to the channel, welcome to the channel, welcome to the stream. We're on the playing Farming Simulator 22 Premium Edition, and we're on the Alma, Missouri map. Welcome to the channel, welcome to the channel, welcome to the stream. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day, night, or whatever it is in your neck of the woods or in your part of the world. And without much further ado, we're just going to jump right into it. First of all, hadn't really done too much off camera. If I indicated I was going to do a few things off camera at the end of the last episode, really didn't get too much done other than providing a few supplies to our production chains, but we still have a lot of bottlenecks that we need to work out. I see right away one thing that we're going to need to address right away. My bakery is out of sugar. We did supply some corn to the corn dryer, and it's kind of pumping away, creating dried corn, but we have another major bottleneck. We're completely out of sugar at the bakery, so that's the problem. And that means our grain mill is now at a standstill because there's no demand for flour, because all our demand from flour is primarily coming from the bakery. Ketchup production is out of space. It's distributing, and that's bottleneck because we're not selling enough pizzas, I'm assuming. Let's see here. What productions demand ketchup? Let's go here. That should be our restaurant. Where we at? Tailor shop, pizzeria. Oh yeah. Okay, that's fine. But at least we know ketchup's not having it's still bottleneck, but it's not bottleneck due to a shortage this time. It's now bottleneck due to an oversupply, and that will kind of balance itself out over time, I hope. Alright, if not, we can just switch that to selling. So in fact, we'll probably just go ahead and do that right now, just to kind of release some of the pressure there. But we just got to remember to switch that back to distributing at some point, just to, in fact, if we set it back to distributing again now, okay, yeah, we'll just do that, and we'll just play that by ear and just flip that back and forth depending on what the scenario is. But first thing we want to do is we need to address the production bottleneck for the bakery with the sugar. So we're going to have to grab our handy dandy TLX82, and we're going to take it down because we need to, until we can get our sugar cane going and produce our own sugar, we're going to have to buy some sugar from the shop and just move that over to the bakery and get the bakery supplied. We won't be doing that for long because we got sugar. We're growing our own sugar right now, and we'll soon be placing a sugar production point, and we will be producing our own sugar at some point in the not too distant future. Don't think we'll get into that tonight, but we're definitely we're heading in that direction. Alright, first thing we need to do is motorboat down to the shop, and we're going to buy some sugar from the shop, and then we're going to take that sugar to the bakery and just offload some sugar supply to the bakery so that the bakery production will not be bottlenecked. Came in a little hot there, but that's a nice little slide there. Just first thing first on the agenda. We're going to handle that situation. And once again, this is another one of those nights where I'm coming in to the live. I didn't really have anything planned out. I got to stop doing that and kind of plan out my episodes a little bit better. But sometimes when I'm doing this, I'm just playing it by ear. I just kind of the way I like to play. But I got to realize here, if I'm doing a series on a regular basis and I want to get better at this thing, I'm going to have to start, doing a little better with planning stuff out and just having a general idea, even a detailed plan on what I want to do every time we go live. But right now, we're going to go in the shop. Let's go reconfigure our stake bed. We're going to do customize. We're going to do force transport, liquids, pallets, auto load. This is the configuration we want. Nothing else matters. Go ahead and get that. Switch that up. Hop back in. Attach to bed. And let's go buy us some pallets and load them up. Alright. And here's the thing here. We don't want to overshop, but we still want to make sure we got enough. So we're going to go to pallets, and when I can, I always defer to the liftable pallets, so that way I don't have to worry about leasing forklifts and all that other special equipment. Sometimes I know it's not realistic all the time, but in the interest of speed and just kind of moving things along in the live stream, we'll do it like that. But if you ever want me to play everything out in full realistic detail, I'm happy to. I can do it both ways. I'm a master, well, I won't say I'm a master forklift operator, but I am pretty good on using the forklifts in game. But it just all depends on, what I'm trying to do at that point in time in the game. Now we ordered 8 pallets. That's probably was too much. That's going to give us roughly about, we 100%ed at 7,000 liters of sugar. So let's see what that gives us over at the bakery. All right, so let's take a peek. That puts us 4,381. Excuse me, 6,000. Oh, okay, that maxed out. So the bakery is fully supplied. So the max is 5,000 liters of sugar. But we'll go ahead and grab these leftover pallets and bring those over as well. That's another 1,000 liters of sugar. And it might not take it all at this time, but it'll be there when the bakery is ready to take it. Alright, I'm running into a little technicality here in that the truck is auto-loading. Because the bakery won't take the sugar, the truck is going to auto-load the pallet right back into the truck. The way I can do this, where I unload and it doesn't automatically pick it back up. No, that's too tricky. The simplest way is just to go ahead and seal back the overstock. So let's see if we can do that. There we go, at a different seal point. Alright, so we take a look back at the bakery. Bakery maxes out with sugar at 7,000 liters. So they So we have 7,000 liters of sugar, and the bakery is back producing. Grain mill is still bottlenecked. What we're saying, out of space, distributing. Hopefully the demand for flour will catch up shortly, and the grain mill will not be bottlenecked. But there's not really much I could do there at the moment. So that the grain mill will just be in a holding pattern until the demand for flour picks up. Alright, so we're just going to head back to the main farm. We're all done here. Okay, which way am I going here? This isn't here. Okay. I like I'm going the wrong direction. I was like, that crop and all that stuff doesn't look right. Going away from the main farm and headed towards the direction I want to go if I was going to my secondary farm. And we got tomato. Oh, I know what that's out there. The ketchup pallets are sitting. Oh, train's coming through. And we let the train pass through. And we'll get back to moving, excuse me, in just a moment. Alright, we're bringing the steak bed back to our main farm. Just gonna make sure I'm heading in the right direction when I'm heading back to the main farm. So there's that. And because we're live, I can't do any quick cuts, so you're gonna have to bear with me while I drive all the way back there, and you gotta watch me do the entire process. That's just one of those things when you're going live and you're doing live, that you gotta go through all of it. There's no skips, there's no cuts. What you see is what you get. But in either case, if you're tuned in tonight, I'm happy that you tuned in to check me out, and I appreciate your support. Hope you like what you see. If you got some other things you want to see, some other stuff you want me to see me do, just post it in the comments. Let me know, and I'll look into it and see what I can do. But right now, let's go ahead and kind of reconfigure our steak bed. Let's see, customize. Alright, so we're going to go customize, configuration, switch it back to our liquid tank, and hit customize there. And we'll be ready for when we need it again for the greenhouses. And that should be coming up in just a bit, depending on how we want to proceed. Alright, so let's back it up. Get the dump trailer back on. Alright, and here's my dilemma. I was looking at some of the things here on the, as we go to the main menu here. We got a couple of contracts up, and that's a nice little contract there on field 10 for $27,000, and I kind of wanted to grab that. And also, you got a $13,000 baling contract, and I realized, yes, I do have my own fields where I don't have to work these contracts to make additional cash. But this is very tempting because with the equipment I have, I can knock these contracts out rather quickly. So I'm just kind of contemplating if I still want to go ahead and work these contracts. All right. And actually, this one here actually comes with a couple of pieces of equipment that, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. That I can use to knock this contract out real quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and that's on field 5. I'm gonna go ahead and accept that one. All right, so that's on field 5. So let's go. Oh no. I forgot, I pressed the wrong selection. Okay. I should have pressed to borrow equipment, so that's automatically going to make it where I'm going to take a hit on that contract. We're still going to borrow equipment, so I just did that very much backwards. That's good. So we're going to borrow the big M with PTO. Use the same standard engine setup because we don't want to spend too much on the lease. Go ahead and do the lease. Wait a minute, that's the lease is $19,000, and this contract only pays how much? Hold on. Okay, yeah, I think, yeah, that only pays 13. The lease is gonna be more than the contract. So if I do that via lease with that equipment, I'm going to be in the hole. Son of a gun, son of a gun, son of a gun. Alright. So I'm going to have to use my own stuff to knock that out, and that's the only way I won't take a loss on that. So this is going to be a big mistake on my part. Without so that's field 5. We're gonna have to do it with my own mowers. I still can kind of get it done pretty quickly and reasonably. Where's field 5 at? Okay, that's the one right up the road. Okay, that's even better. Man, oh man, I'm just making all kind of rookie mistakes again this evening, starting off. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and work this mowing contract on field 5. I was supposed to do it with the contract equipment, not with my own equipment, and still be able to make a profit out of it. But now I'm kind of, because I mistakenly did it the incorrect way, I gotta go about a different way of handling this contract so that I can still do it and still maximize my profit from it. So let's go ahead and unfold more, lower more, lower more. Let's see. It's already in the swath mode, so turn it on. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and get field 5 all mowed up, and then we'll come back and actually make sure I understand what the contract is asking for too. Alright. Wonderfully, it's a hay contract. So this I'm gonna have to come back through with a tedder and ted it. I'm not. So this is still gonna be quick, but it's gonna be more steps than I anticipated. If I lease the swather, then I could do this in one step, but that would take more time because I'd have to lease the swather, drive it all the way out to the field from the shop. But then again, it's still going to be a bit more time consuming either way because I'm mowing this field now and I'm just creating grass, and I'm gonna have to come back and ted the grass to turn it into hay. But I have the fast bale, so I can, after I do have the hay, I can come through with the fast bale and a bale trailer and just pick it up and keep it moving. So, but it's still a few more additional steps in the process, but I have equipment to make it all go a bit faster than normal. I just couldn't help myself with working contracts tonight when I really need to be working on my own fields, but just that desire to maximize as much cash as you can. Hard to kind of discount that. And that's just kind of the player I am and the kind of the way I like to play the game. You know, we had FarmCon last week, and information has been coming through on YouTube and on the Farming Simulator website about Farming Simulator 25 more and more just about every day, and just getting a little more excited about Farming Simulator 25 and the changes it's going to bring to the game, new gameplay, new features, all of that good stuff. Probably what I'm most excited about is the same thing that I talked about last week. The GPS is going to be a big one for me because that's going to go right into conjunction with improved AI for the workers. And if you watch me on this series long enough, you know that's one of my pain points with the game as it is in its current version. You know, that kills me. One other thing that kind of bugs me with the current version of the game that I haven't seen anything on yet is if there's AI traffic in the game, and has there been any improvements with that. I did see traffic in the some of the videos from FarmCon and some of the preview videos for Farming Simulator 25, but we don't have any. I don't have any real feedback yet on if there's been any improvements with AI traffic overall in the game. But I hope that it is improved. They do have some videos up you can see on YouTube and on the Farming Simulator website from FarmCon 24 that it kind of goes over the improvements in worker AI and a little information on how the GPS is going to work and some of those things, and that footage and that content is very promising. Okay, and right now we're just kind of working the edges of the field. We're cutting our grass, getting our swath lined up. But I'm still going to come back and do a lot more work because I have this whole additional step that I did not anticipate for, and that we gotta come back and with a tedder and do tedding as well. I thought this was just one where we'd be able to cut the grass, come with the fast bill, and create, quickly create some silage bales, but wasn't fully paying attention. This is not a silage contract. This is a hay baling contract. But alas, no worries. Just take a little bit more time, but we'll get it done. Just gonna chop it away here. All right, a few more passes, and we'll be done and good to go. So I'm probably looking at four more passes because we want to cover the entire field. Yeah, I've done this one a few times, so if you've been watching the series for a while, you already kind of know what the drill is for this particular field. This is one that has come up a lot of times on many contracts I've worked in this series. And I was also eyeballing that harvesting contract, but that field 10 is the field that the harvesting contract is on. But that field is actually a really large field. The shape of it is very irregular, but that's not a small field by any means. That's why the contract for that harvesting is paying, very well. But I could probably knock that out, with my harvester, and just grab a fast harvesting head and kind of make a little profit off that contract as well. There we go. Almost done with this field. Yeah, I'm still not sure what my approach yet is going to be as for getting the tedding done. Alright, let's see. 2 more passes maybe. Alright, chop it up, chop it up. Still missing a spot. And still missing it. These mowers can be a bit temperamental at times. Yep. And a back up, chop it up. Let's go. And this should be the last pass that I have to make. Alright, this mowing is complete. On field 5, we're going to go ahead and pack it up. I gotta do some brainstorming here on how I'm going to handle the tedding. I'm trying to remember off the top of my brain, we still have a tedder on the farm? Let's see. items. Yeah, we do. But the problem is that that tether is going to take the nice little windrows I got right there and chop them back up again. So they won't be so neat. But I don't think that'll be a major issue with my fast baler, but we'll see here in just a few. Alright, we're storing our mowers away. And we're going to grab this tether. Yes, you see this Con GF8712. Then we're gonna hop right back out there and get this stuff tedded up, and then come back with the baler and the trailer and get those bales. Alright, so here we go. Gotta unfold the tool first. Then you want to do lower, turn it on, and we're off. Yeah, I don't have a fast tedding set up, so this tedding is gonna be the slowest out of all the processes that we are doing tonight, unfortunately. Not my proudest moment there. If I can kick these through out of the road back into map, and not as much luck as I would have liked. Yeah, this is 9 miles an hour, just ain't cutting it, man. Yeah, that's a big mistake on my part. This probably wasn't the best idea to run these contracts. I just couldn't help myself. That's what we're doing tonight. Or at least for the first portion of the show. I don't know if I'm going to go mess with that harvesting one now or not, because I don't want to burn the whole episode, tonight's whole episode, just doing contracts when I don't necessarily need to right now. And I'm trying to handle this tedding portion as quickly as I can, but just running, it's just going to take some time at the rate of speed that we're doing it. Having to kind of do it. I wonder if there's a way to fast TED on console. I'm pretty sure there is. I just don't know what techniques or what pieces of equipment you would need to utilize to bring that idea into fruition. But I know there's just got to be ways on console that it can be done. I just in particular don't know what that is right now. Yeah, still got quite a few rows here at this rate of speed to get done here. So we're still looking at about probably another 10-15 minutes. Man, oh man, this is some fast-paced, exciting stuff, huh? And again, it's not really frustrating, but it's just unfortunate that I can't jump cut or do anything else, so you guys don't have to sit there and watch me do the entire thing. But that's just what it is when you're doing a live stream. You don't have those options to come back and edit the video while live. So it's kind of the situation here. They definitely want to get this whole process done as quickly as we can. Alright, 2 more rows to go, and then we'll have finished the tedding part of the contract. I think even if I had at least the swathing machine, I could have done this faster with that, because it has a head that mows and teads in one series, and but I think that whole piece of equipment moves faster than 9 miles an hour. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure it does. So it might have been worth it to go to lease that piece and then drive that up all the way from the shop back to this field to get this whole thing done. Alright, is that everything? Looks like it is, so let's go. See there. The only thing I really don't like is how we kick some of the material out here in the road. That's going to be hard, really kind of difficult to resolve. In fact, let me see if we can kind of over this side and kick some of that back off of the road and back onto the field. I know it's going to give me that message about this not being owned property and all that wonderful nonsense. Those helper text screens, not so helpful screens. Okay, that worked for that part, but not for this other little piece, other little couple of pieces over here. All right, that might get it. Almost. All right, back up, back up. Just that one little chunk, if all I need to get, if I could just move that. That one. It's always one that doesn't want to cooperate. Ah. First, now I created another group of material that's larger than the first group. Alright, gotcha. Push come to shove, I paint over it. With the paint tool. Done. That's vexing. Way too much. Wasted way too much time on that. Alright, so we're gonna head back to the main farm. Drop off a tedder, possibly do a little equipment maintenance if necessary. It doesn't look like it, so we'll just go ahead and drop the tedder off. And let's grab the fast bill where it is at. I'm not entirely sure. Did we park it over in this area? Nope. Of course, it's at the other farm. So I'm just all kind of winning tonight. So we're heading over to our secondary cow barn, our secondary farm. We're going to pick up the fast bill, and we'll grab a trailer, trail that along, so that way we can automatically load the bales on the trailer. And we'll do all that. Alright, fast bill alert. Fast bill alert. Now we're gonna head back to the main farm, grab a bale trailer, and we'll head on over to Field 5 and wrap this whole contract thing up, pun intended. Oh, crash counter +1. Right into the ditch. And this is the trailer we'll use for this part of the contract. So let's go ahead and grab that up. Situated. Alright, so now we're ready. And let's head on over to Field 5. Alright, so here we go. Let's attach that, and we want to lower pickup. Get the baler into operational setup. All right, and let's get it going. And that's our pickup area. This baler has a wide pickup area, so that should make this whole process go much faster than it would under normal circumstances. All right. Stay there. We kick the bale out on the side of the road. Let's see if we can snap it back up, and let's get this thing back going the right way. Okay, what was that? You hit a certain spot and this thing is going flying. What the heck? Brothers and sisters, I don't know what's happening here. The trailer just flipped over on its own accord and is stuck in the ground or something crazy right now. Alright, we got it back up. Okay. Like, bruh. This is straight insanity stuff here. You drive over a certain spot and everything explodes. Alright, let's go here. Oh, I know what it is. Can't be center mass, it's gotta be off to the side. Back up. So I hope this is what it is. Yep. That's what it is. So what was happening is I didn't have anywhere for the bell to kick out after the bell was created. So basically, what was causing that nonsense was a collision between the bell and the bell trailer before it could be auto-loaded or something to that effect. And this contract situation is just for this little few 10-15 minute bell contract has already taken way more time than it should have of what we got going on tonight. In the whole first hour trying to do a billing contract. Alright, get on out of there, birds. Almost got this field done. Alright, that looks like about just about everything. And see, you want to use the center hitch for when we're transporting, and one of the side hitches for when we're actually doing baling or towing a trailer behind the fast baler. That was just my fault. I forgot about that. Because it's been a while since a little bit since I've done a baling contract. Alright. Where's the TMR staff silo small at? I don't know where that's at. Oh, that's the one on our farm. That's okay. This is going to be an interesting one then. Alright, allegedly, the delivery point for this contract is here. so it's dropping the bills off there. Is that the right spot to fulfill or complete the contract? I don't see anything coming up yet. Oh, there it is. Okay, it says completing. So collect. Alright, so we got that. So we got our $13,915 contract income, and the bills are in place. And we can actually, let's see, they're liftable. A is maxed out, so we're done there. We can take those off and put those in the bale storage for when we need them. That's cool bonus of that, of this contract. Then we'll take it. Awesome. Alright, so time check. Oh, we're already an hour and a half into the show tonight. So what do we want to do next? Do we want to work this other contract or just kind of move on to the next big thing here? Let's see. We can do 10 and get 27,000, or we can kind of take a look at our crop calendar and see what's on the big plan here. Alright, we got wheat coming up in July. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's advance everything. Keep this thing moving. Alright, so we're going to go in the farmhouse. There's nothing else we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and sleep. That's a nice contract, but we got to be focused on some other things here to keep this whole series moving. As always, when we roll over into a new month, we start with tending to the animals. And we'll start off with the horses right away. Go ahead and get those chopped up. Note to self, I need to destroy that stump that's in this field. Come on, horsey. Okay, he's attached to the post. That's a glitchy thing going on there. Yeah, we're just gonna move real quickly to get the horses, horse riding out of the way. Just kind of move them around a bit and go for a couple of quick horse rides, and then we'll tend to the other animals. And we're gonna make sure tonight that we go as quickly as possible on everything. In fact, what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna just do the horses, and then we're gonna skip one more day, and then we'll make the assessment on what we need, because then we'll be in a month where we're ready to harvest and everything. All right, one horse down, one horse to go. All right. Got to time the jumps a little bit better. Horses are so hard to turn, man. That should... You think in real life a horse will be able to make that turn? Yeah, I think we're not going to venture too far away from the stables. We'll just kind of ride around a little bit, just right on the main farm, real close to the stable, and then just bring the horse back in. There we go. Back in. And just clean them up. And we'll be ready to go again. And then let's take a peek at our animals, see what else we got going on. Pigs are about max in slurry. Sheep are, looks like they're ready for another grass bale to be fed to them. Alright, the old cow barn's just about maxed out with their milk. So we're going to soon need to do a slurry delivery and a milk delivery. So yeah. Oh, what do the greenhouses look like? Let's go to our production and see what's going on with productions. Water, manure, silage, and just our productions in general. We'll just kind of tab through everything. We know why that's bottlenecked. Alright, but everything else is solid. Okay. Alright, and the bakery and the dairy are the only places that take milk. So we're gonna have to offload some milk from that cow barn, but I don't know how much to take because we don't want to take it all. Or although we could take it all and just sell it outright to whatever sell point is buying milk at the time. Let's see. Right now, the best price for milk is at the bakery, of course, which I own. In fact, we own everything except for the diner restaurant sell buying point. So we could offload all our milk, then just sell the rest that we don't need or remains unused after we have offloaded to all of our production chains and make sure that every production is maxed out. All right, what else we got going on? Crop calendar. So make sure we don't have any other craziness going on that we might need to worry about. On the field it says bad, but when you go to precision farming it says also bad. But when you come through with your lime spreader, it shows that you don't need lime. Yeah, I don't understand the whole. And you even see it here, soil information right here. That's there it is in a visual. That's craziness. The harvesting contract is still out there tempting me. Maybe that's one I could knock out off camera if it's still out there when we cycle the month. Question is, do I want to cycle the month now or just go ahead and do everything we can do today and then come back to it? Because if we go to the next date on the calendar, we'll be ready to harvest wheat, canola, and oat. And we should be able to see just about the same here if we go to our crop filters and then tab over to our growth stages. You can see 12 is dark green, so 12 will be ready. You see, actually, you see 4, 3, 4, and 9 are in dark green. They'll be ready to harvest next cycle. Same with the grass fields. They'll be ready to harvest next cycle. I think we do want to kind of go ahead and do some stuff with the milk right now, though. So let's go ahead and just do a regular work cycle here. We'll start with our water for our cows at the old cow barn. And this time they're going to need a good fair amount of water because we did go a couple of cycles without giving the cows any water. There you go, offload water. And seriously overcompensated there. Let's see, can we... So we're going to put down a cell point real quick and go ahead and get rid of that excess water to make way for moving this milk around. So just settle everything cell point down real quick. Let's get rid of that water. Sell that back. And let's go grab some of this cow's milk. And we'll max it out and sell accordingly. Holy. And the weight of this trailer is causing some problems with the truck. So what we might want to do here is work that out. Let's bring our little semi-trailer into play here because the truck just doesn't have enough weight to kind of pull that without fishtailing or having weight distribution issues. So let's bring the TLX 9000 into the mix. Alright, now let's go. Alright, so we got a load of milk that we're going to take to both the dairy and the bakery. And this is, I think, going to make up our screenshot for tonight as well. Alright, first stop is the bakery. And let's offload. And let's see what that is doing for us. And that's the bakery. We got 7,000 liters there. And then we're do the same thing over at the dairy. Okay, not sure why one is dropping milk and the other one's not accepting milk in the same trailer. This goes back to some of those weird problems we had before with the other trailer from the same mod maker. And here we are again. Because there's no logical reason why milk shouldn't be. Because we're looking right at the dairy and it says it has capacity for milk, but it's not recognizing a trailer. And once again, I already know this is very reminiscent of that issue we had with the greenhouse. So it's in the same mod maker, different trailer, but same mod maker. But it works at the bakery, but not at the dairy. I don't get that. Alright, some weird stuff every episode, guys. I'm sorry. I mean, what am I supposed to do with this? Not gonna let it dog me. Moving on. Alright, we're at coming up on the end of tonight's episode. I want to thank everyone for tuning in and checking me out. You've been tuned in to another episode of Bose 831 Gaming live on Twitch. Farming Simulator 22 Premium Edition, Alma, Missouri map. I'm Bosley 831 Gaming on most of your major social media platforms: Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, so on and so forth. Wherever you're running across my content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you love. Let me know what you don't. But either way, let me know. That's the only way that I can get better is with your feedback. All the episodes of my Twitch YouTube streaming series, live stream, will be uploaded to my YouTube channel, typically in their entirety. Wherever you run across my content, the same thing still applies. Don't forget to like, comment, and or subscribe. I don't know what's going on there, but I'm I'm about to rethink my whole trailer situation. Probably on this series because I keep running into frustrating situations with these trailers, man. And I like Mack trucker stuff, but it's just too much weird stuff going on with these trailers, man. It really is. All right, let me test something real quick. Just leave that real quick. Alright, we're at the shop. See if I can do like a transfer from one trailer to the other. Kinda try to map this thing out. I don't know if this will work, but I'm just kind of testing a theory here. Now let's just grab just a little bit because we don't need to fill it up just to test my theory. Alright. Trigger pop. Trigger pop. There you have it. Problem is the trailer. Or at least the triggers on the trailer. And it's a shame because I like the Mack truckers trailers for the versatility, but there are some issues. In fact, now I gotta I wonder if I have the same issue with the smaller version of the same of Mack's trailer. In fact, I'm gonna test that theory out real quick too here. Just a weird little thing though. Doesn't take away from the mod at all, though. It's still a great mod, and I'm still going to use it. It's my first time encountering any issues with this stuff, and it could be a combination of this map and his mod, because that's usually where these things kind of come around at. This whole setup could work fine on any other map combination. It's just works with this map, it looks like. But I want to check one more idea here before I return that trailer. Let's see if we grab his other little trailer, the one I had been using where I encountered the problems with the greenhouse. I don't think I've uninstalled it yet. Yeah. Yeah, small flatbed auto load trailer, this one. And we'll do that one as in a liquid tank configuration. And let's see how nice or not nice that one plays. And we're in for bonus footage tonight, guys and gals. We're at the end of tonight's episode. Before I jump off, I want to show you guys this. So let's see if that will do thing. And we're just going to grab a small dose. We know it will do the transfer. Now let's bring it on over here to Darien and see if it still encounters that same bug. It does not. That's ironic. Well, I'm gonna go back to using the little short wheelbase one then. This one. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and grab all of that we can. That's it. We're gonna go ahead and kill it here. I want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight again. And I will catch you on the flip side. Have a good night, everyone.